The 2009 Mac Gridiron Preview is brought to you by Marathon, fueling the American spirit, and proud sponsor of the 2009 Marathon Mac Football Championship. By First Energy, our energy is working for you. And by National City, official bank of the Mid-American Conference.
This is the very first Mid-American Conference Football Preview Day, Football Media Day for the first-year commissioner, Dr. John Steinbrecher. Congratulations on the new appointment. How excited are you about getting going, getting your feet wet, and your first football season?
I can't wait to get the games underway. I've been anticipating this since I came on board in May. We've got 5 new coaches. We've got a lot of returning players that are outstanding, and we've had so many teams rise up year after year after year. I think we've had 7 different teams in the championship game in the past 4 years, 9 different teams in bowl games in the past 5 years. So who the heck knows? And add on to that, the statistic out of everything I've looked at that jumps off the page at me of last year, over 50% of our conference games were decided by 7 or fewer points. I mean, golly. Buckle up. It's going to be a heck of a season.
MAC football teams have put on some serious shows on televisions, in stadiums. What do you think of the football in this conference? What do you want to do with the football in this conference, John?
Well, keep doing what we're doing and continue to build it. We're going to continue to reach and reach and reach. We want to have 1 or more teams fighting for BCS berths every year. I think what Ball State did last year was tremendous. We need to have that kind of thing every year. It just brings so much national notoriety and attention. We had I forget if it was a Tuesday or Wednesday night ESPN game last year. It was their highest ever college football game on one of those nights, and it was a Ball State game, and it was just people were focused on them. And we have the quality of teams that can do that, and that's what will raise the awareness of the conference across the country. It will continue to help us build these programs. Our coaches, almost to a person, talk about how much they like the national exposure they're getting, and that's why we're doing the midweek games we're doing. You can't build without it.
Barry Church, 3-time first-team All-MAC performer. That has a great ring to it. How proud are you of your accomplishments on the field, Barry?
Very proud. I can't believe I've been 3 times All-MAC. Hopefully this last year I'll be a 4-time All-MAC and cement a good legacy at Toledo and move on to the next level.
Tough year as a senior when you have a new coaching staff coming in. What changes can we see from Toledo with the new coaching staff?
You'll see a very, very energized team this year. I feel like last year in the 4th quarter we were kind of, lackadaisical, kind of undisciplined, but this year he's changed that all around. He's very enthusiastic about our team, and it'll transfer to the field this year.
Your favorite class at Toledo is U10 News?
UT10 News.
UT10 News? Yes, do you want my job? You don't want my job, do you?
I'll take it. I mean, it's a job. It was real fun, though. It was real fun. Got to go and do interviews and shoot stories around Toledo, so it was pretty cool.
You want to hold the mic and do some work for us today?
I'll do that, too. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'll do anything. So, Aaron, going into your senior season.
Stop. TV move.
Oh, okay. Go like this and then this?
You have to hold the mic.
The whole time like this?
Yep, and then when you're done.
Then give it to him?
Yep, there you go. That's a pro move there.
All right. So, Aaron, your senior season, what are you looking forward to?
Looking for a lot of things. We got good senior leadership and just ready to get out there and get playing.
Good. What do you feel as though Toledo can improve on the most this season?
There's a few things. Just the consistency on the offense, I think, is one of the things. Definitely for my line, and we're ready to go. I mean, just got to be more consistent up there and just score more points.
I mean, you're playing with one of the greatest players of all time, Barry Church. He's one of the best players I've ever seen personally. How do you feel playing with such great talent on the field?
I love it. I mean, I have no problem in practice. We definitely go right towards him because we know we're going to throw over him every time. Definitely can't catch our receivers. And, he's a pretty easy target to go after, really. We know his weaknesses, and we hit him hard.
Thank you for your time, Aaron.
Man, give a microphone and he takes off. What's it mean for you to be part of a group, Andre, that's turning Temple football into a real serious football threat?
Coming from nothing, like you said, I knew, we'd get the attention. We'd do the little things like, start going to class every day, start, dressing differently. We'll bring a different approach to Temple. Now we just got to do it on the field, which is, up to the coaches, and we're going to get that done this year. So.
You guys have been doing that, though. You've been making the steps to make that happen. How has it happened? Because you went from way down to really being a contender now.
Just getting the right players in, getting guys that just want to win, want to come in and work, and, just guys that you want to be around every day. It's a big family. That's a big part of turning the program around. Just having guys that you're willing to work with every day.
Frank, does it seem possible that you were going into your 5th year as head coach of the Ohio Bobcats? Because it seems like just yesterday you were being welcomed to the conference.
Yeah, I know. Time just seems to keep going by very quickly, and I'm excited. I was excited when I arrived, and each season brings on its own new excitement, and looking forward to it, and we'll see how things go.
You guys have had success since you've taken over in the conference. You've had times when you've wanted to pick it up a little bit. I'd say you're in one of those times right now. How do you do it? How do you get it back to where you had the program a couple of years ago as far as a wins and loss situation, Frank?
Well, we really feel we've got a good group of athletes in the system, and they had a tremendous off-season program. The winter program was great. I think they benefited from it. This summer we had over 102 guys on campus going to school, training, working out, getting ready to go. So their preparation is really going very well, and I think we've got a talented group. If we can stay healthy and have some of the things fall in place like that, I think we can have a good year.
7 returning starters on each side of the football. How nice is that, considering especially in your 5th year? These are kids that have been in your program the whole time, kids you brought in, kids you had a chance to go out and recruit.
Yeah, it feels good to have the number of returning starters coming back that we have, and knowing that they're quality athletes. We're going to have more depth in our program than we've ever had before, and we're hoping that also adds to us having a successful year.
Over the last several years, Kent State has seemed to be right on the edge of being where you guys want to be and really getting things going, and you've had some tough breaks. How do you guys deal with that?
We just got to keep our composure. Football is a game of adversity, and you just got to learn how to fight through it. And I honestly think if we just take one game at a time and things like that, everything else will fall into place, hopefully.
Your ankle's fine and you're fine and ready to go?
I'm hungry. I'm ready to go. Last year was disappointing. I missed, 3-4 games and things like that, but it's my last year, so I'm trying to go out on top.
Andy Schmidt, 5th-year senior at Eastern Michigan. The last thing a 5th-year senior usually wants is a new head coach and a new system. That has to be an adjustment. How do you approach it? How does your team approach it, Andy?
Well, it's a little bit of an adjustment. The team actually has approached it real well, just embracing everything right now. His big deal is embracing the process, and that's what we're doing. There's a little bit of learning, curve going on right now, but that was spring ball through reps, through summer. Things have gone real good. We polished things up, so we're real excited about where we're going.
Coming up, Western Michigan's Austin Pritchard has big-time ability both on the football field and off. Plus, game day superstitions. You're watching the MAC Gridiron Preview.